Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Grading Lakers players versus Clippers, LeBron scores 26 and win. Luka Doncic watches from the bench. LeBron James had a terrific performance, 26 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds, as he led the Lakers to an impressive 122-97 blowout victory against the Clippers as Luka Doncic watched from the sidelines. LeBron James led the way with 26 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds as the Los Angeles Lakers dominated the Clippers 122-97 on Tuesday night, putting on an emphatic performance in their first game since acquiring Luka Doncic in a blockbuster trade. Though Doncic, recovering from a strained calf, didn't suit up, he sat on the bench next to James, clapping and fist-pumping as the Lakers delivered an electric effort. Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura added 20 points apiece, helping the Lakers cap off a successful 6-game road trip with 5 wins despite the absence of Anthony Davis, who was dealt to Dallas in the trade. The Lakers set the tone early, scoring 45 points in the first quarter, their highest scoring period of the season, and didn't commit their first turnover until midway through the second quarter. They showcased grit and defensive intensity, critical elements they'll need to sustain their success without Davis. Even rookie Bronny James got in on the action, hitting his first career NBA three-pointer during 6 minutes of fourth-quarter play. The Clippers, by contrast, looked flat in their return home, with Kawhi Leonard managing just 11 points and James Harden shooting 2-for-12 for 7 points before both stars sat out the final quarter. Norman Powell led the Clippers with 20 points, but it wasn't enough to avoid falling 2 games behind the fifth-place Lakers in the Western Conference standings. The Lakers' first win at the Clippers' new Intuit Dome symbolized more than just a rivalry victory. It was a statement that this new-look Lakers squad, headlined by James and Doncic. Let's grade each Lakers player for his performance. LeBron James, A. Stats: 26 PTS, 8 REB, 0 OREB, 8 DREB, 9 AST, 3 STL, 0 BLK, 3-2, 4 PF, 8-13 FG, 2-4 3 points, 8-11 feet, plus 19, 31 minutes. LeBron was in MVP form, leading the Lakers with 26 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds in an efficient 31 minutes. He was the engine of the offense, scoring efficiently, 8-for-13 from the field, while dishing out timely assists and playing solid defense with 3 steals. James controlled the tempo and made key plays on both ends, cementing his role as the leader of this new-look Lakers squad. His chemistry with Luka Doncic on the bench suggests exciting possibilities for the team moving forward. Rui Hachimura, B+. Stats: 20 PTS, 6 REB, 2 OREB, 4 DREB, 2 AST, 0 STL, 0 BLK, 0-2, 3 PF, 7-14 FG, 4-8 3 points, 2-2 feet, plus 15, 34 minutes. Hachimura was a consistent presence on both ends, contributing 20 points and 6 rebounds while shooting 50% from the field. His ability to stretch the floor with 4 3-pointers, 4 for 8, provided valuable spacing for the Lakers' offense. Hachimura's hustle and activity, especially on the boards, helped the Lakers maintain their dominance throughout the game, making him a key piece of the win. Austin Reeves, B+. Stats: 20 PTS, 6 REB, 2 OREB, 4 DREB, 9 AST, 0 STL, 1 BLK, 3-2, 0 PF, 7-13 FG, 3-7 3 points, 3-3 feet, plus 9, 30 minutes. Reeves had one of his most complete performances of the season, matching Hachimura with 20 points while also dishing out 9 assists and grabbing 6 rebounds. He showed excellent court vision and playmaking ability, balancing his role as a scorer and facilitator. His efficient shooting, 7-for-13 from the field and 3-for-7 from 3, and composure in key moments underscored his importance to the Lakers' success. Dalton Knecht, B. Stats: 14 PTS, 4 REB, 0 OREB, 4 DREB, 1 AST, 0 STL, 0 BLK, 0 2, 0 PF, 6 to 9 FG, 2 to 4 3 points, 0 to 0 feet, plus 15, 21 minutes. Connect was a spark off the bench, scoring 14 points on 6 of 9 shooting, including 2 3-pointers. His ability to find scoring opportunities and make the most of them in limited minutes, 21, gave the Lakers a boost, especially during stretches when the Clippers tried to mount a comeback. Though his impact outside of scoring was minimal, his efficiency and energy were undeniable. Gabe Vincent, B. Stats: 12 PTS, 3 REB, 0 OREB, 3 DREB, 2 AST, 0 STL, 0 BLK, 0 2, 0 PF, 4 to 10 FG, 4 to 8 3 points, 0 to 0 feet, plus 10, 22 minutes. Vincent added 12 points, with all his scoring coming from beyond the arc, 4 for 8 from 3. Though his shooting provided a lift, his 4 of 10 overall performance highlighted some inefficiency. He contributed modestly with 3 rebounds and 2 assists, but didn't make a significant impact in other areas of the game. Vincent's shooting, however, helped maintain the Lakers' momentum. Dorian Finney-Smith, C+. Stats: 7 PTS, 4 REB, 0 OREB, 4 DREB, 2 AST, 0 STL, 0 BLK, 1 2, 3 PF, 3 to 7 FG, 1 to 3 3 points, 0 to 0 feet, plus 13, 24 minutes. Finney-Smith provided solid defense and hustle, chipping in 7 points and 4 rebounds. While he wasn't a primary scorer, his ability to hit a 3-1-4-3 and provide 2 assists added value. His role as a versatile defender was evident, even if it didn't show up prominently in the box score. Jackson Hayes, C+. Stats: 6 PTS, 6 REB, 2 OREB, 4 DREB, 4 AST, 1 STL, 2 BLK, 1 2, 2 PF, 3 to 6 FG, 0 to 0 3 points, 0 to 1 foot, plus 14, 24 minutes. Hayes was active on the boards, grabbing 6 rebounds, and contributed 6 points on 3 of 6 shooting. His 4 assists and 2 blocks showcased his ability to impact the game in multiple ways. While not a focal point of the offense, his rim protection and defensive effort provided stability in the paint. Jared Vanderbilt, C+. Stats: 6 PTS, 6 REB, 1 OREB, 5 DREB, 0 AST, 1 STL, 0 BLK, 0 2, 0 PF, 2 to 3 FG, 1 to 1 3 points, 1 to 2 feet, plus 21, 18 minutes. Davis is traded to the Mavericks, acknowledging the significance of the deal that sent Doncic to the Lakers. In Dallas, Anthony Davis gave up a $6 million bonus as part of the huge trade that brought him to the Dallas Mavericks and sent Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers, marking a rare swap of superstar players. This move may have been Davis's way of showing he understands the importance of the trade, which angered many of his new team's fans. Most of the frustration has been aimed at Dallas general manager Nico Harrison. However, Davis is at risk of being seen as the player who came in exchange for the beloved Doncic, no matter what the Mavericks do with one of the NBA's top 75 players. Losing a monumental piece like Luka. It's a lot, right? Davis said about the 5-time All-NBA first-team player. So I'm just trying to do my part and help Nico and the organization on how we can continuously get better. That's just always the right thing to do. Davis spoke to reporters in Philadelphia before the Mavericks faced the 76ers. He had already been ruled out for the game due to the abdominal injury that kept him sidelined in his final days with the Lakers. Of course, Davis didn't know that his last game with LA had been a week ago against the 76ers, just as Doncic had no idea that his final game with the Mavs would be on Christmas after straining his calf. Davis was speaking to reporters on the East Coast while Doncic was holding a press conference on the West Coast. Both players confirmed their surprise and shock over the trade. "I was actually at home, about to watch a movie with my wife and got the phone call," Davis said. "I had no idea. I just sent the team a text about congratulations about beating the Knicks, big win, and looking forward to Tuesday's game against the Clippers. And I found out an hour later I was no longer with the team." Doncic won't be playing against the Clippers on Tuesday, but his return from the calf injury could happen soon. Davis expects to be back on the court first. He mentioned he might play Thursday in Boston, or if not then, perhaps Saturday against Houston in the Mavs' first home game since the trade. There's some familiarity for Davis with his new team. Dallas coach Jason Kidd was an assistant when Davis played with LeBron James to help the Lakers win their 17th championship in the 2020 bubble. Davis has known Nico Harrison since high school, and Harrison worked for Nike for 2 decades before joining the Mavericks in 2021. Davis eventually signed with Nike. "Nico believes in me and what I can add to this team," Davis said. "We are both extremely excited about what we can do, and I think we have a great opportunity to win a championship." The most crucial relationship now is with Kyrie Irving, who was traded to Dallas from Brooklyn to team up with Doncic. Their pairing led the Mavericks to the NBA Finals last season, the team's first appearance in 13 years, although they lost to Boston in 5 games. Now the Mavs have a new set of co-stars. Davis mentioned that he and Irving had discussed playing together 6 years ago, when Davis left New Orleans to join the Lakers, and Irving went to the Nets. Now they're finally teammates, both still processing the shock of the trade that brought them together. Irving, who hasn't spoken to reporters since the trade, joked with the media to take it easy on Davis in his first press session. "Had no idea that it was happening," Davis said of the deal. "But, I mean, now I'm kind of over it, and just kind of getting ready to play with Dallas. And understanding the weight of replacing a player like Doncic." Kawhi Leonard's blunt statement after Clippers' blowout loss to Lakers with Thursday's trade deadline looming over in the near distance, the LA Clippers continue to slip and find themselves in a vulnerable position. After taking a horrible loss to the Toronto Raptors on Sunday, they fell to their crosstown rival, the LA Lakers, on Tuesday. The Clippers got thrashed by the Lakers at home, losing 122-97 behind 26 points from superstar LeBron James. Clippers star duo of James Harden and Kawhi Leonard combined for just 18 points on 6-23 shooting from the field and 1-7 from deep, as LA put together an underwhelming performance. Kawhi spoke on the Clippers' struggles following the loss, dropping a harsh, truthful statement. "We have to look ourselves in the mirror first, do our jobs," Leonard said. Leonard missed the first 34 games of the season due to injury and has been ramping his way back to normal since. The superstar forward remains on a minute restriction and has yet to play 30-plus minutes in his 12 games back on the court. "You're not seeing the consistent minutes that you were seeing at the beginning of the year, especially with me still being on minute restriction. It's kind of hard for Ty Lue to find those lineups that work," Leonard said. "I feel like our second team has to get better. The start of that second quarter, it's kind of been like that since I've been back." Leonard and the Clippers certainly need to be better moving forward, especially with the vast roster improvements their rivals like the Lakers are making ahead of the deadline. The Lakers just beat the Clippers by 25 points, and new LA superstar Luka Doncic did not even suit up. The Clippers were hit with a harsh reality check on Tuesday, and it is certainly time for them to wake up. And are you a fan? What do you think of Kawhi Leonard's statement? Leave your opinion in the comments.